بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله أدى الأمانة وبلغ الرسالة ونصح الأمة وجاهد في سبيل الله حق جهاده جزاه الله عنا أوفر الجزاء. Sisters and brothers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I welcome you to our session today. We shall also have a session tomorrow and another one on Sunday. Very welcome for having responded to our invitation. This online program on personal development is in a series that we've been doing and will be continuing to give you skills and concepts that strengthen you as a person and make you more efficient and more effective in your personal work and also your da'wah and community activities. Our speaker for today is Professor Dawood al-Hidabi. He has spoken to us before. He is a professor at the International Islamic University in Malaysia, and he is a very accomplished scientist and university administrator. He actually started and led a university as a president, and a very successful university. He's a professor of education. He has done a lot of research and a lot of publication, and he has supervised many students. At the moment, he is a professor at the International Islamic University in Malaysia, and he kindly agreed to be part of this online personal development series. Our topic today is about the quality standards for a Muslim family. So Professor Dawood al-Hidabi, تفضل مشكورا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, our topic will be the family Muslim quality standards, where we focus more now on the family rather than the personal development, but we are talking about family development and what are the key areas we have to take into account in order to be a good Muslim family. First of all, we all know in Islam that, so as I said, today we will be focusing on the family, Muslim family development. So we have developed here 10 standards for 10 quality standards for the Muslim family. Why we are focusing on the family? Because the second thing after the individual is the family. But in fact, family is considered from an Islamic perspective the basic building block of a society. The Muslim family concept goes beyond parents and children, but we add also arham, our relatives, our close relatives. They are considered our extended family. So the concept of a family is more of an extended family rather than very nucleus family. And also the Muslim family structure is based on rights, responsibilities, and accountability. So in Islam, alhamdulillah, it is very clear what are the roles of each member, and also we can develop an accountability system for each family on the basis of those roles. Again, the parents' role are based on integration rather than competition. And that's again, it is the Islamic worldview which created that kind of integration. So the roles are integrated between husband and wife and children and relatives. And as we are going to explain that Muslim family quality standards are very comprehensive and holistic, because that's the approach, the Islamic approach for family development. Muslim family is regulated by the guidelines of Islam, which is stated quite clearly and plainly in Quran and Sunnah, or what we call revelation. The model I'm going to present is consisting of 10 standard, quality standards, and a group of performance indicators for each standard. So we are going to go through all these, inshallah, today. But before we present the quality standards and indicators for the family, I have to draw your attention to the very simple and basic fact that there are certain requirements for the family to succeed in fulfilling such kind of quality standards and performance indicators. Among these are commitment to the Islamic way of life by parents. So before we talk theoretically about the standards, we have to think that parents' commitments are of paramount importance for fulfilling the quality standards of a Muslim family. Also, before we talk about the quality standard, we have to emphasize that parents should be leading examples for their children and relatives. Thirdly, the commitment for sharing and continuous learning by family members. So they have to help and support each other in the commitment and the adherence to the rules and regulations and the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the teaching of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Also, in order to succeed in fulfilling the quality standards, we have to be committed as parents and family members for effective planning, implementation, evaluation, and corrective actions. It follows also continuous improvement to fulfill the quality standard across time, because developing the quality of a Muslim family, it never ends. It's a continuous struggle in order to straighten yourself and the members of the family to the commandments of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, once we are ready with such kind of commitments in all these areas or factors of success, let us discuss and share what are the quality standards. In brief, I have labeled them in 10 quality standards. And I hope we are going through all of these standards quickly and their performance indicators. The first one is Iman and worship, Al-Iman wal-Ibadah. Number 2, family and social matters. Number 3, financial and economic matters. Then education and careers. Then physical and psychological health of all family members. Then general knowledge and skills, which is needed for life. And then commitment to personal characters and virtues. Then commitment to social characters and virtues. Then community services of the family, their responsibility toward their own local community. And finally, recreation and entertainment. So these are 10 quality standards. Let us quickly also go through each one of them. We start with Iman and worship. What kind of indicators which might help us to fulfill these standards? Well, number 1, the family member perform Islamic rituals, the ibadat, on time, and in congregation as far as they can, particularly for men, of course. The family has regular meetings to discuss religious matters. So they have regular meetings, maybe daily, maybe weekly, maybe bi-weekly. They have to have such kind of meetings in order to understand and learn the knowledge of their religion. The family has daily reading of Quran, dhikr and dua. That's all the type of ibadah. So you have Quran, and the most important part of Quran is understanding and reflecting and implementing al-dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and dua or supplication. The family members read Islamic books and resources because also they have to be aware of the Islamic thinking and way of life, and that will demand different dimension in the religious knowledge, and they have to have it. That's very, this is the key indicators, but you can add according to context, that is time and place. The second quality standard is the family and social matters. What do we mean by this? We need certain, again, indicators. One, the family members have regular family social meetings. Not only a religious meeting, but they have to socialize with each other. They have to get closer to each other through informal social meeting, which could be conducted inside or outside the house. The family regulates time of social media use, because nowadays most of our family members, they are disconnected from each other. There is no connection because of the social media. So they have to put a plan, and they have to reach an agreement about how to manage the social media, not to avoid it, to reject it, but to utilize it in a very beneficial way. The family plans and has regular contacts and visit of relatives and friends, and this is part of the connection with arham or relatives and friends. Again, the family contributes in fulfilling relatives' arham needs as far as they can, because every family has its own ways of doing this, how to fulfill the needs. Could be in terms of contact, could be in terms of support, education, advice, consultancy, with whatever. Then these are again maybe the main indicators of the second standard. Sorry, we add also bad words, expressions and behavior are not common among family members. So they are clean in their tongue and their hands and their thinking. Commitment to and practice of parents' obedience, because Islam put the obedience of Allah after the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself. So it gives a lot of attention whether the family is helping their children to be more obedient to them. So it is a norm among the children for their parents. Contribution in homes works and activities. So all members get together to help in cleaning, cooking, what have you, which is a common practice among the family members. Husband and wife relationship is positive and harmonious. Family problems are manageable. We cannot say that there is no problem at all, but whether we can manage, the family can manage their own problems and cannot spill out to the outside world. Family members' relationships are positive and integrated because there are aims and objectives for the family in this life and the life to come. So they have to help each other and work as a team, harmonious team, in a positive attitudes and manner towards each other. Quality of family life is assessed and improved regularly. Also, we have to evaluate our social connection and interaction and the life of the family and how it's connected to each other, we have to evaluate it from time to time and see what are the strengths and weaknesses so that we improve our connection and relationship. Spouses' needs are fulfilled. Husband and wife, they have their own needs. They have to satisfy each partner or spouse needs. Family, private matters and news are kept and protected. In order to save the family from any interference from the outside world, whether from their relatives or the neighbors or so on, they have to keep their privacy within the house. So that is an indicator whether their news are kept inside the family or not. Family and social values and ethics are observed. So always, all the family members adhere to the virtues and ethics of Islam, and they have to advise each other and help each other to fulfill this indicator. Now the third quality standard, financial and economic matters. As I told you, the standards are very comprehensive and integrated because the family life includes all of these standards. What are the economic matters? Well, the family generates sufficient income and they have to work to plan how to generate through working, consultancy, what kind of business they do, whether in a job with others or their own. The family follows a budgeted plan. And one of the good indicators of a good Muslim family is they have a plan and a budget for their, whether yearly, annually, or monthly. It might be a good idea to have the budget so that you can regulate the expenditure of your income. The family has suitable saving. Also, you have to save part of your money for the risk you might face or the crisis you might also face in your life. The family has a suitable investment because whatever small it is very important not to just keep the money, because in Islam we encourage Muslims to invest and to generate money so that they can support themselves and support the Muslims in their own society. The family pays zakah is an indicator as well for good management of financial matters. The family contributes in charity, so they are quite generous to the needy people. Regardless what is the money, small or a lot, it is a matter. The family avoids being lavish and wasteful in everything. Parents master basic knowledge and skills of home economics and management. Again, they have to read and they have to attend training program in order to be able to know and acquire the right and the basic knowledge and skills of home economics and management. Now the fourth, education and career. Well, the family pays enough attention to their children's success in their study program. That's just part of it. Is how to ensure that the kids are following their own interest in their education. In general, student education achievement is acceptable, and they have to ensure the academic achievement of their kids. Family members' time is used and managed effectively. Then this is a very important. How can we manage our time for all the members in the right way, so it is beneficial to all of them? The family members follow suitable professional tracks according to their interests. Now, also you have to have a career guidance within the family in order to know what kind of jobs or career tracks the family members can also follow according to their interests and hobbies. The family members have a decent, suitable and rewarding jobs. So again, everybody is looking for a good job as far as he or she can. Working family members develop their knowledge and professional skills regularly. This is a professional development in their own areas. So we have to help each other how to develop our knowledge and skill in our own areas of work. The family has an educational tarbiyah and tazkiyah action plan, because we are talking about education now. So we have to have a purification program, tazkiyah, and education program, tarbiyah, for all family members. So we have to ask ourselves whether we are fulfilling such kind of indicator or not. The family has an effective implementation of education. So we don't have only plan, but also we are implementing such plan effectively. Parents are competent in basic knowledge and skills of education and training for their children. Now, it is very important. Every husband and wife is a teacher. Is a teacher. So they have to be equipped with the basic knowledge and skills of education and training for their children. How they teach, how they train their children, they have to have basic knowledge. They have to read, they have to attend courses, and so on. Parents cultivate good conduct in their children. Also, they focus on the manners and ethics. Now, health, the fifth one. The family member organize regular physical health checkup. It depends on the age and the gender. So it could be 1 year, 6 months, it's up 3 months. It depends on, again, many ways. The family has trained individual on first aid. At least some of us at home, we know how to be competent in the first aid skills. First aid requirements are available at home. So anything we need for emergency, it's available at home. The family members practice different physical exercises on regular basis. That's sport, because we have to move and do some exercises. The family follows a healthy and well-balanced diet and nutrition. And we have to be trained and we have to educate ourselves what is the well-balanced diet and good nutrition. The family takes care of their personal health and health hygiene. Again, that cleanness in many ways in our physical body or the environment at home. The family take care of their emotional and psychological health, because sometimes we forget this. So we need to learn the basic knowledge of counseling. Basic knowledge. If you read the Quran, the basic, some basic surah and ayah, they will tell you exactly how to do it. Let alone, we have to learn from now well-established discipline of basic skills of counseling. The quality standard number 6, general knowledge and skills. Well, the family members have regular readings in different areas of interest and relevant to their family life. Now, as we said, there is physical side, there is health side, there is mental side, there is religious side. We need a lot of knowledge. We have to learn. The family members update their knowledge and news about their country, the Muslim world, and humanity, because we have to be concerned about the Muslim. So we have to know more about, we have to follow the news and update ourselves with the current affairs of our country and the Muslim and humanity at large. The family members attend general meetings, workshops, and training programs of common interest, which contribute to family welfare and its role in society. There are a lot, like nowadays. This is what we are doing now, is one way of doing it, is to attend such kind of presentation which might be helpful. So the whole family should get involved in different programs, not only the father or the mother or the children, all of us should get involved. The family has digital and non-digital library for family members. We have to establish our own library at home. And because now it is a digital world, we have to be selective so that we can share what is important for us in this life and the life to come. Quality standard 7 is personal virtues and values and the social. We'll start with the personal one. The family members admit mistakes. The family members show accuracy in what they say and do. They are objective. They are not liars. The family members show responsibility for any task or role they shoulder. The family members show accountability for anything they say or do, and this need to be trained. All of us should be trained to accept such kind of akhlaq and assimilate them and internalize all this akhlaq in our life. The family members show justice and fairness in everything they say or do. The family members are committed to continuous learning. The family members have self-confidence in themselves. The family members have the courage for what they say or do. The family members show commitment to the country's laws and regulation. The family members are honest. The family members are truthful. The family members wear decent males and female dresses. The family members show loyalty for the positive family culture and values. The family member offer voluntary services for others. The family member preserve their Muslim identity and culture. All these personal matter, personal virtues and ethics. Let us talk about the social values. Well, some of these are: the family members show empathy with others. The family members show kindness to others. The family members show cooperation within the family and outside. So that kind of thing needs a lot of program of tarbiyah in order to assimilate such kind of values. The family members show understanding to others' opinions and feelings. The family members show sacrifice for others. If we read the seerah of the Prophet, we will know all these virtues and ethics. So we have to read and implement such kind of seerah of the Prophet. The family members show forgiveness of others' mistakes and wrongdoings. The family members show help and support to others. The family members show generosity. The family members show respect for others' opinions, culture, and religions. Parents master basic knowledge and skills of guidance and counseling to support and help their children. Family members show love for others. So that's regarding the personal and social ethics and values. The quality standard 9, which we extend our hands to the local community and others, we have the family members lead good example at home and in the community. So they have to practice such kind of voluntary. They come forward for voluntary services. The family members offer help and support to neighbors. The family member deliver services to the local community. Now we are coming to the last one, which is quality number 10, recreation and entertainment. The family arranges outings for its members. The family member visit neighbors and friends. The family members practice their hobbies. The family members care for their neighbors. So, in brief, if we would like to live Islamically as a family, which, as I said, the basic building block of a society, if all Muslim family fulfill such kind of quality standards, we will have a very sound and harmonious society. May Allah help us to fulfill this quality standard and dedication to contribute to the development and prosperity of our society and the Muslim Ummah. وَجَزَاكُمُ اللَّهُ خَيْرًا وَالسَّلَامُ عَلَيْكُمْ وَرَحْمَةُ اللَّهِ وَبَرَكَاتُهُ.
Thank you very much, Professor Dawood. This really is very revealing. I have learned a lot of new things. But my family is already grown up, so I wish I had small children. I could have gone back to use some of the things you said, because some I didn't know before. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.